On the morning of September 20th, 1988, Tara Calico, a 19-year-old college student, set out for a bike ride in the small town of Belen, New Mexico. It was a typical day, the sun shining bright, the air crisp, and the roads empty. But what was supposed to be an ordinary ride soon became the start of an unsettling mystery that still haunts her family and investigators to this day. Tara had been an avid cyclist, often riding her bike along the same route on the outskirts of town. She left home around 9:30 a.m. that morning, telling her mother, Patty, that she would be back by noon. Tara was never seen again. Despite her mother's attempts to reach her by phone and a growing sense of panic, there was no sign of Tara by the afternoon. Her bike was found lying on the side of the road, with no trace of her anywhere nearby. The disappearance of Tara Calico sent shockwaves through the small community. Police scoured the area, hoping to find any sign of the young woman. However, no witnesses came forward, and no physical evidence surfaced, leaving everyone with more questions than answers. Tara's mother, Patty, was relentless in her search for her daughter, not willing to accept the possibility that Tara had simply vanished. Then, nearly a year after Tara went missing, something eerie happened. In 1989, a Polaroid photograph surfaced. The image showed a young woman and a boy, both bound and gagged in the back of a van. The photo was discovered in a convenience store parking lot, and the woman in the picture resembled Tara. The image sent shockwaves through the investigation. Was this Tara? Was she still alive? And if so, what had happened to her? Many theories have surrounded Tara's disappearance. Some believed she was abducted by a stranger, while others thought it might have been someone she knew. The Polaroid led some to believe that she had been taken and was still alive, possibly held captive. But without solid evidence, authorities couldn't definitively link the photo to Tara. Over the years, the case grew colder, but the questions never stopped. In 2008, a breakthrough came when a woman in Florida claimed to have seen Tara at a store. She described the woman she saw as looking exactly like Tara, though she couldn't be sure. Unfortunately, this lead didn't pan out. Years later, another tip came from a man who confessed to knowing the identity of the kidnappers, but the authorities were never able to verify his story. Each time it seemed like a breakthrough was near, it always led to dead ends. Despite numerous attempts to solve the case, Tara Calico remains missing, and the questions continue to linger. Was the photograph real? Did Tara manage to escape her captors? Or was she another victim of a faceless criminal? Tara's mother, Patty, never gave up hope, even after years of searching. But in 2006, after battling health issues, Patty passed away without ever getting the closure she so desperately sought. To this day, the disappearance of Tara Calico remains one of New Mexico's most chilling, unsolved mysteries. There are still no definitive answers, only whispers of what might have happened to a young woman whose life was tragically cut short. Tara Calico's story serves as a reminder that some cases, no matter how hard we try, are destined to remain unsolved. As we reflect on the case of Tara Calico, we remember a young woman full of promise whose life was taken far too soon. If you or someone you know has any information about Tara's disappearance, please come forward. Sometimes the smallest clue can be the key to solving the mystery.